Let's get real for a second, ladies. You can feel when a man is drawn to you, that magnetic pull in the air when his eyes find yours, when his voice softens just a little, when he leans in closer even though there's plenty of space between you. It's in those moments where you start to wonder, is he just being friendly or does he actually want me? Because men don't always say what they feel. In fact, the more he feels, the quieter he gets. His body tells the truth long before his words ever do. You'll see it in the way he looks at you like he's trying to memorize your face, in the way his tone shifts when he's talking to you compared to everyone else, in the way his energy changes just because you walked into the room. But here's what most women miss. When a man wants you, he doesn't just show it in big, dramatic ways. It's the subtle things that reveal everything. The way he starts noticing the small details, your laugh, your scent, the rhythm of your voice, the way he starts finding excuses to be near you, even for no reason. Or how he tries to play it cool, but his eyes keep betraying him every time they drift toward you. A man's desire isn't always loud. Sometimes it's in the quiet things he does without even realizing it. The glance that lingers too long, the question that feels a little too personal, the way he starts to show up more often, like he's trying to find a place in your world. So in this video, I want you to listen closely, because I'm about to reveal the truth behind male attraction. 11 things men do when they want you. These are not random habits, not mixed signals, not games. They're patterns, deeply psychological, often subconscious, that tell you exactly when a man's desire is real. By the end of this, you'll know how to read his signals, decode his actions, and recognize when a man's interest isn't just curiosity, it's connection. So stay right here, because once you learn these signs, you'll never wonder, does he want me? Again, you'll know. When a man truly wants you, the first thing he'll do, often without even realizing it, is find reasons to be around you. He won't always come right out and say, I like you. Instead, his actions start weaving a quiet pattern of presence. You'll notice it. Suddenly, he's showing up in places where he never used to be. Maybe he just happened to stop by that cafe you love, or he's suddenly hanging out with mutual friends more often. It's not coincidence, it's strategy wrapped in casualness. A man's desire begins with proximity. Before he can connect, before he can touch, before he can confess, he needs to be near you. When a man is drawn to a woman, his energy begins to orbit hers. You might not catch it at first. It starts small. He'll linger longer in conversations, even when they seem ordinary. He'll find random reasons to text. Hey, what was that restaurant you mentioned? Or you still watching that show? These aren't real questions. They're openings, ways to stay in your world without making it too obvious. Men are hunters by instinct, but the modern man doesn't always chase with grand gestures. Instead, he plants himself close enough to feel you, to sense your vibe, your rhythm, your energy. It's not just attraction, it's alignment. He wants to know if your presence feels like home or chaos. And here's what most women don't realize. When he starts creating opportunities to see you, it's his way of testing emotional chemistry. He's studying your reactions. Do your eyes light up when he walks in? Do you seem happy to see him or indifferent? Because for him, every encounter is data. Every shared moment helps him decide whether to move closer or pull back. Watch how he behaves in group settings. If he wants you, his attention will always gravitate towards you. Even if he's trying to hide it, his body faces your direction, his jokes are aimed at you, and he often waits for your reaction before laughing. He might stand beside you instead of across the room. He'll make subtle adjustments to ensure he's part of your physical space, because for a man who desires you, being near you is the reward. And then comes the next layer, the small favors, the offers to help. Need a hand carrying that, want me to drop you off. These gestures are rarely about convenience. They're about access. Every time he helps you, he gets another glimpse of what it feels like to be close, to contribute to your comfort, to be useful in your world. If you want to read a man clearly, pay attention to effort, not words. A man who wants you makes time. He'll rearrange his schedule, stretch his day, and show up even when he doesn't have to. He'll turn busy into available without making it look desperate. And here's the most magnetic part. The energy he brings when he's around you. You'll feel it. His posture changes, his tone softens, his eyes get a little brighter. He might act casual, but his body gives him away. He leans in closer than necessary, laughs a little louder, holds eye contact a little too long. So if you're wondering whether he wants you, stop listening to what he says and start watching where he shows up. Men don't invest time in places they don't care about. If he's finding excuses to be near you, it's not random. It's desire disguised as coincidence. When a man wants you, presence becomes his pursuit. Every encounter, every glance, every accidental meeting, it's all part of his quiet way of saying, I want to be where you are. Here's something every woman needs to know. When a man truly wants you, he remembers not just your name or your favorite color, but the small, almost invisible details that no one else seems to notice. He remembers the way you take your coffee, the song you hum when you're distracted, the story you told once about your grandmother, the fact that you get quiet when you're upset instead of saying it out loud. Those details stay with him, not because he's trying to impress you, but because his mind has started cataloging the things that make you you. Men aren't naturally detail-oriented when it comes to everyone, but when desire is real, when emotion is involved, their attention sharpens. It's like a switch flips. Suddenly, you're not just another person in his world. You're the person he's tuned into. And once he's tuned in, he starts picking up on frequencies that others completely miss. It's not about what you say, it's about how you make him feel. That emotional impact becomes memory. If he remembers small things, your birthday, your favorite drink, that random movie you said you loved, it's because his brain connects those memories with the pleasure of being around you. Every detail is a breadcrumb leading him back to that feeling. You'll notice this in subtle ways. He'll bring something up that you mentioned weeks ago. Didn't you say you used to paint? Or you still go on those early morning walks? It's casual, almost effortless, but it means he's been paying attention. And here's what's fascinating. Men who want you don't just remember facts, they remember emotional cues. If you smiled when he complimented your hair, he'll do it again. If you got shy when he leaned close, he'll test that boundary again. He's learning your language, your rhythm, your responses. This isn't manipulation, it's emotional curiosity. He wants to understand how to connect deeper, how to make you feel seen. It's the difference between a man who listens to reply and a man who listens to remember. The first one hears you, the second one feels you. So the next time a man remembers something tiny, the way you hate when someone interrupts or that you like extra ice in your drink, don't brush it off. It's not luck, it's focus. He's mentally tracing your outline piece by piece because he wants to know you fully. And pay attention to how he brings these things up. Men who are genuinely interested will weave those details into actions. He might surprise you with your favorite snack or send a message saying, I saw this and thought of you. That's not coincidence. That's emotional investment. A man can't fake consistent memory. It comes from connection. When he remembers the small things, he's showing that you're not just a moment in his day. You're occupying space in his thoughts. Even when you're not around, you're there. And let's be honest, in a world where attention is fleeting, being remembered is one of the most seductive forms of affection because it means he's not just looking at your beauty, he's noticing your essence. He's studying what makes you unique, not because he has to, but because he wants to. So when a man remembers the small things about you, understand this, his desire has already gone beyond the surface. He's not chasing just attraction, he's drawn to your story. And once a man starts collecting the details of your story, it's because somewhere deep down, he's hoping to be a part of it. When a man truly wants you, something instinctive wakes up inside him, a primal, almost ancient need to protect. It's not about control, not about dominance, it's deeper than that. It's the quiet, steady instinct to make you feel safe. You'll see it in the smallest ways first. He walks on the side of the sidewalk closest to the street. He slows his pace when you're wearing heels. He checks in to make sure you got home safely after a late night. It might look simple, but every one of those gestures carries a message, I've got you. Protection for a man who's truly interested isn't about showing strength, it's about showing care. Because when a man desires you, he doesn't just want to be near you. He wants to guard that space around you. It's like his body becomes an invisible shield between you and anything that could make you uncomfortable. You might notice how he reacts when someone else crosses a line. Maybe another guy flirts too boldly or speaks too sharply. He won't always step in with aggression, but his energy shifts, his jaw tightens, his attention sharpens, his posture changes, subtly placing himself between you and the source of tension. It's not a performance, it's instinct. His subconscious says, She's with me. Don't mess with her. Now, this kind of protectiveness isn't just physical, it's emotional too. If someone speaks badly about you, he defends you. If you're going through a tough time, he checks in more often. When he senses you're upset, he doesn't just ask, "What's wrong?" He feels it. He pays attention to your tone, your silence, your mood shifts. He wants to be your calm when things feel chaotic. And this is what separates genuine protectiveness from possessiveness. A possessive man wants to control you, where you go, who you talk to, how you dress. But a protective man wants to support you, to make sure you feel secure, free, and safe being exactly who you are. That difference is everything. When a man truly wants you, he starts to take quiet responsibility for your comfort. He'll offer his jacket, not because you asked, but because he noticed you shivered. He'll hold your hand in a crowd, not to mark territory, but to keep you close. He'll open doors, guide you through spaces, and anticipate your needs without saying a word. And ladies, here's the beautiful part. He doesn't do these things to impress you. He does them because protecting you feels natural. It's not an act he puts on. It's a reaction that comes from desire mixed with care. If you want to know whether a man's interest runs deep, watch how he behaves when you're vulnerable. When you're sick, tired, or stressed, does he pull closer or drift away? The man who truly wants you will always step up when it's inconvenient. His instinct to protect won't disappear when things get messy. That's when it shows the most. And let's be honest, that kind of energy is irresistible. Because every woman deep down wants to feel safe in the arms of the man she desires. Not because she needs saving, but because being with him feels like peace. So if he worries about you, if he checks in, if his body naturally positions itself between you and discomfort, don't dismiss it as overthinking. Those are the quiet signs of masculine desire at its purest. Because when a man truly wants you, he doesn't just crave your touch, he craves your trust. And every protective instinct he shows is his way of saying, without words, you can relax. I've got you. Long before a man ever finds the courage to tell you how he feels, his body has already given him away. Desire has a language of its own, one that speaks through posture, eyes, tone, and touch. And if you know how to read it, you'll never need to wonder whether a man wants you, because his body will tell you everything. When a man is drawn to you, the first thing that changes is his focus. Even in a crowded room, his attention keeps drifting toward you. He might try to play it cool, to stay composed, but you'll notice it. The way his eyes follow you when you move, the way he seems more aware of your presence than anyone else's. His world quietly narrows until you're at the center of it. His pupils dilate when he looks at you, a biological reaction that even he can't control. His chest lifts, his shoulders square. He stands a little taller, subconsciously trying to appear stronger, more confident. That's not vanity, that's instinct. He's presenting himself, whether he realizes it or not. Then there's the lean. When a man wants you, he leans in when you speak. Even if he's sitting back, his body angles toward you. His feet, his torso, his entire frame, all aligned in your direction. It's like his body is magnetized to yours. He'll close the distance bit by bit, testing your comfort zone without breaking it. Watch his hands, they'll betray him too. He might fidget, rub his palms, adjust his collar. Those small movements are signs of nervous excitement. His body is flooded with energy, trying to find somewhere to release it. If he's comfortable, he might touch his face, stroke his jaw, or brush imaginary lint off his clothes. These are subconscious grooming gestures, all meant to make him look his best for you. And when there's chemistry, the mirroring begins. Without even realizing it, he starts copying your movements. You cross your legs, he does the same. You lean forward. He matches your posture. This synchronization is nature's way of saying, we're in sync. It's the body's version of flirtation, a dance of reflection that builds connection. Now notice what happens when you touch him, even lightly. Maybe your hand grazes his arm or you brush past him. He freezes for a split second, his breath catches, and his entire energy shifts. That pause is electricity. It's his body's way of processing contact with someone he's deeply attracted to. Even his voice changes around you. It lowers, softens, slows down. He speaks with a kind of warmth that's different from how he talks to anyone else. It's not conscious. His tone naturally deepens as his body produces more testosterone in your presence. The voice becomes intimate, like a secret shared just between the two of you. And if you really want to see where his desire lies, pay attention to what happens when someone else interacts with you. Does he subtly shift closer? Does his expression tighten? Does he suddenly insert himself into the conversation? That's his body reacting before his brain has a chance to hide it. Protective, territorial, quietly claiming space without a word. Ladies, a man's body can't lie. Words can be rehearsed. Gestures can be faked. But body language, that's pure instinct. When he wants you, every fiber of his being moves toward you, even if his mouth stays silent. So the next time you're wondering whether a man's interest is real, stop listening to what he says and start watching what he does. His body will always speak first, and if you learn to listen, you'll hear the truth loud and clear. Because when a man wants you, his body doesn't just face you, it craves you. Every glance, every lean, every breath is his unspoken confession, I want you. Even if I'm not ready to say it yet, here's the truth, ladies. Any man can say he likes you. Any man can flirt, make promises, and send butterflies fluttering through your stomach with a few well-chosen words. But only a man who truly wants you shows it through one thing most powerful of all: consistency. Consistency is the language of intention. It's the difference between attraction and commitment, between curiosity and connection. When a man wants you for real, he doesn't appear when it's convenient. He shows up when it counts. He doesn't just make plans. He follows through. He doesn't leave you guessing. He makes sure you know exactly where you stand. At first, his consistency might look like small things. He texts when he says he will. He checks in not because he's bored, but because he genuinely wants to know how your day went. When he says, let's hang out Friday, he's not leaving you on read till Sunday. He's there on time, ready. These may seem like simple gestures, but they're actually quiet declarations. You matter to me, because here's the thing: a man who's serious about you understands that reliability builds trust, and trust builds attraction. You can't truly relax into a man's energy until you feel safe in it, and consistency creates that safety. When he keeps showing up, your nervous system begins to recognize him as someone solid, dependable, real. Men who only want temporary excitement will give you bursts of attention, a flood of charm, followed by silence. But a man who's emotionally invested gives you rhythm. You feel his presence not just in messages or meetups, but in his effort. He keeps showing up because being in your life feels rewarding, not draining. And let's be clear, consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means intention. He might be busy, he might have things going on, but he makes space for you in his world. He doesn't vanish and return with excuses. He communicates. Even a quick message that says, I've had a crazy day, but I'm thinking of you, tells you everything you need to know. When a man wants you, his actions start aligning with his words. You'll feel it in the reliability of his patterns, in how he respects your time, listens when you speak, remembers what's important to you. He's not trying to keep you guessing, because he's not playing a game. He's building something. And that's where the attraction deepens, when his presence becomes predictable in the best way. Because consistency isn't boring, it's reassuring. It's sexy in a way most women overlook. It says, I'm not here to chase a thrill. I'm here to stay. It's in the text that arrives when you least expect it, but need it most. It's in the way he checks on you after a tough day. It's in the reliability of his affection, steady, grounded, intentional. The truth is, a man's consistency reveals his character. You'll never have to decode mixed signals from a man who truly wants you, because he won't give you mixed signals. He'll make his interest known through action, through presence, through follow through. So when you find yourself wondering whether he's serious, don't ask, does he like me? Ask, is he consistent? Because consistency is what separates a momentary spark from a lasting flame. And here's the secret most women forget: men value what they invest in. The more consistently he shows up, the more emotionally bonded he becomes. That steady effort isn't just proof of attraction, it's proof of attachment. So if his words fade but his actions remain, believe the actions. Because a man who truly wants you doesn't just say it, he shows it over and over again until you no longer have to ask. So ladies, after everything we've talked about, here's what I want you to remember when a man truly wants you. He doesn't hide behind mixed signals, he doesn't make you guess, and he doesn't leave you wondering. He shows it in how he looks at you, how he remembers you, how he protects you, how his body leans towards you, and how he consistently shows up. You'll feel it long before he ever says the words. His desire won't just live in grand gestures or sweet talk. It will live in his actions, in the small, steady rhythm of effort that never fades. Because real attraction Real connection isn't built on promises, it's built on patterns. A man who wants you will make space for you. He'll listen when you speak. He'll notice when you're quiet. He'll care about how you feel even when you don't say it out loud. That's not infatuation, that's investment. And the beautiful part, you don't need to chase it. You don't need to prove your worth to earn it. The right man will recognize it, feel it, and rise to meet it, because your energy will already be calling him in. So if this opened your eyes to the subtle, powerful ways men show desire, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because in the next video, we're diving deeper into the art of emotional attraction, how to make a man crave your presence without ever chasing him. Stay tuned, and remember, you're the prize, always.